Still waiting a couple. All right, I'm gonna go try to see if Cyber Shakti is she in here yet. At least they do this by alphabetical order. I'm gonna DM her real quick, see if she's ready. Give me 5 minutes. I'm like 3 minutes later. You ready? We're live. Even though I'm early. Always early. That's okay. I need to learn how to use the tip bot. Tip active 5. Well, let's see if I have any. It's Carolina. Thanks, Carolina, to show me how to properly use the tip command. I was trying to do all caps. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Tip active. Let's see if that does anything. Boom, there we go. Give that the little love while we're waiting for Cyber Shakti to pop in. There she is. All right, can someone give Cyber Shakti mic privileges, please? She's here. Oh, yep, she's here. Somebody's got mic privileges now.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Great. I just need to turn my mic up a little bit more. If anybody can hear any feedback, I'll switch over to my headphones, but I generally like to have my speaker on. Well, today's guest is Cyber Shakti. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, right.
Ooh, I had mine turned up a little too high there. Hold a sec. I'm gonna go grab my headphones real quick. Sorry. Apologize for the dead air. My speaker's been acting up today. So. Hold on just 1 second. All right, there we go. There we go. Can you hear me, Shakti?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hop on DCL, do a little screen share. I'm already in Decentraland, so hold on a second. Pulling up screen share right now. Where is it? This always takes me a second to figure out because I generally have to start a new session on Chrome for this. Let me try one more time here. That might be it. Why do I screens applications? I'm looking for Decentraland. I should have closed down everything else. Sorry, I'm a little just a little off my game today, I guess. Let me close there on everything else except Decentraland. Hold on. Take me 1 minute. Are you using push to talk? Or are you on your
Voice
Say what?
push to talk. I'm letting you figure stuff.
Okay. It might be better to go off push to talk. Some people have better luck with that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've almost closed everything down. I should be ready to go screen share. I apologize, everybody. I really should have done this earlier when we were waiting. Here we go. Now we're going live. All right. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see my screen share? I get affirmative from this.
Yes.
Yes. Yay. All right. I'm switching over to my screen share. And we are here at Cyber Shakti's exhibit. Oh, somebody else showed up in person as well. That's awesome. A couple of people. Oh, here we go. I actually put an event, a weekly event on the Decentraland event page, and it got approved. So I'm guessing we're going to start seeing more people actually in the metaverse more often. So that's pretty cool. It looks like my elevator is broken, so we are going to use the neighbor's gallery to jump up to the top here. I like to start on the top. There we go, on our invisible floor. And so, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself and how you got into space a little bit, and then we go for there.
Yeah, I'm just worried you're standing too close to the edge. Let's not fall.
Yeah, it's an invisible floor we put up actually, so that we could get a little closer to the pieces up top without having to stand on my broken elevator. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's pretty much how we roll. We're kind of like Dab Dragon in that respect.
Great view, I would say. Oh, hey.
This guy's one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is actually a record for us. Actually, this is. I'm saying, whoa, Decentralized is here. That's legit. That's a pain. Yeah, everybody's hanging out. This is great.
See, Shakti brings lady luck and guess.
It does. It was by Lady Luck that we even got connected for this interview, actually.
That is true. So how did you discover my work?
Excuse me?
How did you come across my work?
I actually heard you for the first time on, I believe it was with Second Realm. Did you do a podcast with Second Realm?
I did, yes.
Yeah. So I listened to that podcast as I listened to all of his other podcasts. When I first met him, I had no idea about the space or what was going on, and he and a couple of other people sort of held my hand and showed me, the ins and outs. Because I had already committed by buying a piece of property, the one we're standing on right here, to do exhibits and stuff. So he saw that I was in it for the long run and wanted to help me out. So he told me to listen to all of his podcasts, which I did, and that really helped me out, catching me up, in the space.
That's great. In fact, interestingly, I am Eric's second guest on that show, and I was so privileged to, be one of the early people. And, I think I've been around this space since October 2020. Now, I know that in, regular life terms, 6 months is not very long. But hey, this is crypto world, and 6 years, 6 months is like 6 years here.
Yeah, so just like dog years.
Correct. Like when I joined crypto, ETH was $300. And minting was like $3 on Rarible.
Wow, that must have been amazing.
I
hope you kept some of that ETH from back then.
I wish to, but
right.
I had some of it.
I stepped off the platform for a sec just to scare people and also take a screenshot for later. Coming back up. All right, now we're hopping back up. I really like this piece right here. I saw a couple others that were kind of similar. What's the story behind this?
This piece actually is from Rajasthan, India. And this is a very quintessential Indian sort of an image that I sort of painted, and I essentially mixed a few techniques here. So this has glitch art happening. This has me manually painting over it till I was happy. My work actually is a blend of photography, a blend of glitch art. And, I just sort of mix and merge all my styles and techniques now. And this is what you have in front of you.
Are you using physical too? When you say glitch art, are you using physical mediums to show the glitch, or I've seen other people do that? I was just curious.
This is
it's all digital. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the to the untrained eye, sometimes you can't figure that out. Somebody. Oh, this is Cyber Shakti. This is special. Somebody's shielding us right in the middle of your air view. They're not obviously on Discord, so they can't tell probably, but we have drawn quite. I don't know. I think there's at least 6 or 7 people there now. That's pretty excellent for a random Metaverse afternoon this early on. So you said it's an iconic pose or something?
If you come across a lot of Rajasthani paintings from say the 90s, or the even before that. So there are some quintessential characters that you see across generations, right? And a man in a turban smoking up is as Rajasthan as it gets.
Okay, that's cool.
So I actually used to be a photographer, and if you've heard of the Camel Pushkar Fair, it's a fair wherein anybody who owns a camel in Rajasthan is there. And you have all these beauty contests for camels, and you have camel races, and there's camel trading happening, thousands of camels. And eventually over the years, what happened is that festival became a festival of photographers, because there were just photographers flocking from across the world.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
There were more photographers and cameras than camel. In fact, the camel got trained in how to, pose for pictures.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Yes. So I've tried to sort of, keep the colors and the textures as authentic as possible from Rajasthan in this image. And, it's got just a dash of color to make it.
Yeah, make it pop.
Yes. And I really think this was one of my, nicest portfolio work that I'd put on Maker's Place. And my collector seems to like it a lot, and he's repriced it at 15 ETH.
I saw that, which is quite impressive. Because that is the price that he's willing to accept parting way with it.
It's very flattering, and it just means a lot as an artist.
I think, I can't remember a different podcast I heard, but they said, you should reprice your art that you collect, even if you intend on keeping it. And then you said you should price it only at the price where you would accept, parting ways with that piece. And the higher the price signifies the higher, it's not, you're not trying to resell it to resell it. You're trying to show everybody how much you care about this piece, and you really, really do not want to, sell it.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
What do you like most about this?
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that, because when you gave me all your links and I'm just kind of going through stuff, I honestly, most of the time I don't have that much background on each individual piece, and I'm kind of just trying to place them according to, like, this one had a long format, so I knew it would be perfect for the top billboard, right? But at the same time, this one did jump out at me, not only because of the price it was priced at. I actually didn't notice that first. But it did jump out at me as just a different style, like you said, a little bit more of a minimalistic style. But I was intrigued by, the character smoking the was that a pipe or something. But it did, I don't know. I liked how that color popped out, as opposed to the rest of the white. And it's really, there's a lot of detail going on, even though most of the rest of the painting is white. So, I was like, this is going to be definitely a featured piece, on the big billboard part. Ooh, did we lose you, Shakti? Hope we didn't. Shakti still here? Did somebody server mute her by accident? Somebody please unserver mute Shakti. I think maybe server muted the wrong person. Who's typing? Who's typing? You murdered the. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Now we got you back.
Oh, yay.
I don't know. Maybe you accidentally muted yourself. It looked like you were muted for a second there. Somebody else has got a hot mic
It's
too,
a
though.
server put.
Oh,
You know, for some reason, I thought that I was
easy,
going to be on camera.
easy. You got your mic on? Turn your
Hello?
mic off, easy. Yeah.
Sorry
Sorry.
about that.
Yeah. Hot mic, easy. All right, we're better now. Shakti.
You know, for some reason, I thought I was also going to be on camera, and I was like, yay. Like, I haven't seen people in so long.
Oh. No, we can definitely, you know what, if you want to catch up some other time when it's, not so late, we can definitely just, talk on camera a little bit. I Zoom with people sometimes now.
Like, I actually thought there were going to be people here, and I was like, yay, I'm going to have so many people actually come to my room for the first time ever since the lockdown.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people here. I'm counting a lot. There's actually quite a bit rolling down here. This is good, probably 50 or 60 here.
Yeah.
So that's we actually get a lot of people on closer to our next time zone, time frame too, because people will tune in early before the other show. So we usually top out somewhere around 100 sometimes. Anyhow, let's get back to the screen share. I get. Okay, we'll get.
So I'd like to add something.
Oh, to this one.
Yeah. So I'm doing a similar series of portraits on OpenSea, and it's under my collection called Colors of India. So I'm actually using pictures from the time that I used to actively travel to do photography, and my photography was mostly around portraits. So now I'm actually taking all my photography archives and I'm doing all sorts of glitch and painting experiments on them.
Yeah, it's really cool. I saw a couple of them from that collection already. I really like that farmer standing there next to the tree, that little one that you did.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one. Let me see if I can pull that one up real quick. I don't want to give too much dead time, but just real quick. Let's see if we can get that. OpenSea. What was the collection called again?
Wait, if you want the farmer one, let me send you the link.
Hey, we got somebody else on here. Oh, we got somebody else on here. What's up? We got a hot mic. We have a hot mic. We're kind of all over the place today, people. It's just one of those days. Okay, Cyber Shakti's gonna put that link out. I couldn't find it. I don't want to do. Oh, okay. Oh man, I didn't think about that. Somebody's trying to talk on the Decentraland. It's coming through, I think.
Oh wow.
That's weird. Anyhow, let's go on to your next. Or yeah, did you find that link to the farmer? I'm sorry. I should have grabbed that earlier. That was my bad. I had everything, and I was putting together a bunch of other stuff. This is a busy week. Well, let's move on for now. We got plenty of time, but for now, let's move on. What's this other one right here? Because this is a little bit of the different. I'm gonna try to get in front of this guy that's just dancing here, or maybe not. Yeah, he knows to get away.
What gesture? What was he doing?
He's like, make the money fly. That's awesome. Okay, what's with this piece? Definitely distinctly different style. Ooh, that's my cat saying hello.
Essentially, this piece is called Condé Nast. It's a
Quantum?
Condé Nast.
Okay.
It's a dig on Condé Nast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
This is sort of a take on what if pop art marries high fashion. doing my Warhol sort of a recreation of a fashion magazine, and you know how real or how nasty it is.
Yeah. Yeah, how nasty it is, but like how fake it is at the same time. Like everything's airbrushed.
Yes, yes, and still everybody's like air kissing, and it's all about love and relationships and fashion and glamour. And oh my god, bitch, eat your food.
Yeah. Oh man, it's funny. I don't know. It's just like weird, the weirdest version of the self-help books or those types of magazines. I feel like.
Yes. So this piece sort of, this for me visually, this was me communicating that whole emotion that you feel when you look at a magazine.
Yeah, is it? What about the big blue lip in the front? Did you try to make that as like pursed on purpose? Like pursed lips, like a duck face almost.
Face plus it's got that mole, big beauty mole.
No, yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, I get that now. I did, yeah. See, this for me, I'm a little bit slower, and I won't pick up on these things unless someone, you know.
What was your first impression of it?
You know, and to be honest, sometimes I'm looking more for aesthetics when it comes to pieces, like how they look next to each other. And I'll be focusing more on that, and then also trying to get the aspect ratio correct, because I'm terrible at that. And Decentraland doesn't let you import the picture at scale, right? You have to decide. So I focus on that a lot. But this one, now that I'm looking at it, it does look like a sort of a discombobulated like mind, right? With all that stuff going on the head, around the head, like a hand almost coming out of the head. What is that on the side there too? There's just so much stuff going on with the face that it definitely does convey a kind of a discombobulated sense of feeling.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you should place these two pieces next to each other, because these are like two different sides to Shakti. One is this ethnic and culturally vibrant, and the other one is it's fashion, it's pastel, it's pop, but it's still Shakti telling a
Right?
story.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I get lucky. Sometimes people attribute that to like, oh, you did this on purpose. No, I have to admit, I did that by luck, but it does contrast nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, this one, I have to admit, this one was also long format. So that's what made it good. I knew it was going to look better on the billboard as a big one. All right, let's hop downstairs. Let's check out some more of these fashion pieces here. Start here. What's up with this one?
This one. So interestingly, if you see, there's a third eye there at the back of her head.
Uh-huh. Right here.
Yeah. So it's still this contrast between, what's going on the outside and what's going on in your subconscious mind. Because your subconscious mind is always picking up on things.
And you have the red here and the lipstick, more signifying the fashion industry again? Or is that just my interpretation?
This essentially is a fashion headshot, but then there's a story behind it.
Okay.
So, yeah. So this was actually made very close to the time that I made the Condé Nast piece. I was thinking about a lot of fashion magazine that I had in my room, right? Like it was lockdown time, and you just have time to think about all these things.
Mm-hmm. And was it just happen to be laying in front of you and give you the idea for this?
Essentially, I was experimenting with a lot of my glitz stuff, and I was actually also doing a lot of this guided meditation because I was having trouble sleeping.
Hmm.
while you're awake at 3 a.m., such like example.
Well, I apologize for contributing to your insomnia.
Yeah. So I was actually thinking a lot of things like how your subconscious mind actually knows all the answers. It's just you need to quiet your mind to be able to listen to it. So there's this woman who's like ready to face the world with her makeup on, with her face on, and yet there is so much going on at the back of her mind. Like her higher self is trying to speak to her. But yeah, she's living in this world where she is prim and proper, and nobody knows what dimensions or what portals her minds can open.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I agree. Your subconscious will tell you quite a bit if you can just listen.
And honestly, like the story sort of, it just manifests. I was playing with the colors and I was trying to make something because I was experimenting with a lot of my glitch techniques at that point of time, and it just fell in place.
It almost looks to be like you're moving like the picture off its base almost, and catching like like one layer or something with the green down here and then the blue up there and the purple there. Yeah, it's really cool. Let's move on to this one. Yeah, you officially have the most people that's ever showed up for a show, by the way.
Thank you everybody for being here.
Inside the Metaverse, you definitely do. I've never seen this many people. Actually, we are like almost rivaling how many people showed up for my neighbor Ink Sunrays. He had like Trevor Joe show up for us too. Pretty impressive. All right, so I do recognize some glitch techniques here with the. Is this some pixel sorting you're doing?
Yes.
What's up with this one?
This was my birthday special.
Nice.
Yeah. So for this year, I wanted to do a drop on my birthday, and this was it. And it's glamorous. It's very, again, it's very beauty industry sort of it's a headshot. It's a cover girl picture.
You know what though? You can tell you picked this one for your birthday because it definitely has a lighter, kind of more fun, feel to it with all these squigglies and the ribbons you get thrown in here.
Yeah, this was my birthday stuff, and when I was a little girl, like 4, 5, and you see your mother's fashion magazines, and you look at all these glamorous women, every little girl, or at least girls that I know, we want to emulate that. So you will almost catch a little girl posing in a mirror with her mother's lipstick, trying to be that girl in that fashion magazine.
Oh yes, I definitely know some people who are like that when they were young. But do you find it interesting that men, well, at least I don't ever remember looking in magazines and idolizing men when I was young. Do you find it interesting that it was focused so primarily towards women? Or still is, probably? I don't know, it's weird.
I'm a woman.
Excuse me?
Essentially, this is a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
This is like a dreamy glam girl diva sort of a visual, and it's festive.
Yes, and idolized, right?
Yeah.
Positively idolized, I would say, from the looks of the drawing. Or painting, I should say.
Hello?
People keep jumping on our live stream today.
You know what? When I shared this with my friend before minting it, my friend said this looks like a soap ad.
A what?
a beauty soap ad.
Huh.
Like Lux. I don't know about US, but hello?
I'm sorry, Cyber Shakti. Somebody keeps interrupting. You just keep going through. Keep going. They have to whack mics all the time, so it's all good. I think your push to talk might be acting up a little. Still here?
I restarted my mic. Is this better now?
Yes, it's much better.
Yeah. So did you guys have Lux soap in the US?
Lux soap?
Beauty soap. So in India.
I'm sure we do. I don't personally use it.
Okay. So in India, so here's the thing. I used to work in advertising, and I currently work in marketing. So I grew up observing a lot of these beauty commercials since, I don't know, forever. Because
Oh wow.
yes, so there's a soap brand in India called the Lux soap. Now the Lux soap, it's like how CoverGirl Cosmetics always has the top beauty icon of the moment to be its brand ambassador, right?
Oh, okay. I got you.
So that analogy. So Lux soap always got the top actress to sort of be the ambassador. And if that actress has become the face of Lux soap, that means like she's doing really well in her career. She's at the peak.
Okay.
Right. And all the Lux advertisements had these glamorous sort of poses, you know, women like just out of bath and looking very divine.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah. So imagine Aishwarya Rai or Priyanka Chopra just out of bath giving this glamorous, like, oh my god, like I'm all it.
I like it. It works, definitely. And I like that you decided to go with like black hair just to contrast a little bit.
We are Indians, we're brunette mostly.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. I apologize.
No, like the American standard of beauty is like, you know.
Don't get me started. Yeah, it's
white
pretty.
Skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. In India, it's fair skin, thick black hair, and big brown eyes.
I would argue that the American standard of beauty is more focused on symmetry than.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because and people tell me they're like, if you go to Hollywood and that area, it's just like everyone's been perfectly aligned. All the plastic surgery and everything. There's no different. There's nobody running around with one earlobe a quarter inch lower than the other.
Yeah, like, you know what? There are so many celebrities that used to look gorgeous, and I don't know who told them there's something wrong on their face. They went and did some jobs. Like they got their nose lifted, or they got their lips to become fuller, and suddenly they look so natural.
No, they don't look like them.
Yeah.
That's probably half the reason why they stood out in the first place.
Kim Kardashian was gorgeous. Why did she have to get surgeries?
Yeah, before and after pictures are crazy.
But Michael Jackson still holds the record, so.
That's true. That's true. Definitely. All right, let's move on to this one. I like how this one really was a lot different than the others in terms of you're going full dark mode on this one. What's the deal with this? Almost looks like a ram or something. Is that like ram horns?
Yes. This piece is called Inner Demons. Hello?
Did you decide to combine like the ram horns here with is that like a human face behind them?
Yes, it is. It is. So this piece is called Inner Demons, right?
Yeah.
inner demons. So this is like somebody just facing their demons inside them, embracing their demons, sitting in solitude and just meeting and greeting with their demons, making peace or processing. It's just a moment where you see yourself with all your shades, your shadow side. And
Yeah, I like how you put up a little bit of a light there right at the top and just right even through the horn itself, right? So you're doing that so you can signify the light side as well.
yes.
Yeah, that's really, you really did a great job with just going full on minimalistic, not even bothering going with the shoulders or anything, just glitch dropping it, pixel sorting it down to signify the rest of the body.
Yeah. I in fact, I like how there's nothing else here. Just
Yeah. It's just distinctly different from everything else going on in some of these other pictures, and it's just like you really zoom in on. I just caught the eyes immediately, how they're looking down, almost in a somber way.
It's just that sort of mood.
Yeah, I really like this piece.
So what happens is a lot of my work is inspired by how I'm feeling at that point of time.
Okay, that's good to know for future reference. How about this one? I mean, obviously, if you're reading it.
So this one, because the message is just out there, let's talk about the techniques I have here.
Yeah, it looks like you definitely got some collage going on here. What's up with this?
There's collage going on there, but if you zoom in, nobody's actually got the details in here. Like if you look how circular glitches are put in. So essentially, I have. Can you go up?
Yeah,
on the side of her face.
Oh, on the cyber face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's hard sometimes with Decentraland because
Yeah.
I'm transmitting it to ADP, but this is about as good as we can get.
Honestly, if you are this Decentraland pro and you're having troubles walking around, then I think I should be good because I always felt like I walk around like a drunk woman.
That's funny.
I was like, dude, if I walk around like this in real life.
This is your general manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that from this eye, actually, from the one on your right.
So I've actually taken this tool that makes these round glitches, and I've sort of tried to put them in like little circles, like flowers around her.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Veil. So essentially, this is almost like a bridal sort of a feel, wherein on this side, if you see this woman's like waking up to her full potential. So this was actually around the time when I was going through a little bit of heartbreak, you can say, and this song Jolene was playing, Jolene by Miley Cyrus.
Oh, nice.
Right, and this piece is called Jolene. So I listened to that song and the lyrics where she's begging another woman to leave her man, and the more I heard this song, the more my eyes started opening up. What the fuck is Jolene? What the fuck is this woman's problem? Like, you're begging to keep a man, but what if you have great things going for you if you stop giving a shit about all this? And you don't need to try to bend over backwards to make somebody like you because, hey, look at you, you're gorgeous. So the song is going in one direction and my mind is opening up to this whole, it was very cathartic and it was very, coming onto my own sort of a piece.
So the purple side is your somber, sad side, and the blue side is your waking up side?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I like that.
It's got that sad little like I wanted to be your bride sort of a feel.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, that's yeah. That's a little bit more magnified, I'm sure, for your country, right?
Yeah. And the other side is about this powerhouse, power lady, boss lady,
Mm-hmm.
who's all over the news. And she doesn't sort of need anybody's approval or validation, and she's just doing her own thing.
You know, that ends up being more attractive in the long run, anyways.
Yes.
Let's go
So
back.
I really, really would love if a woman can, collect this piece.
All you women out here, that's what that piece means to her when she made it. I like it. I like the big eye there. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's go over here. What's this one? This one stood out to me about how vibrant it felt when I was looking at it. Just almost like just like a fire of color, like a color fire.
Yeah, in fact, that's the mood. You got it. Like I don't even need to go into explaining this.
We'll enjoy it for a little bit longer, but yeah, we buttoned that one up right there. It's just like, it's funny because a lot of the times when I'm putting this stuff up, I'm really much more worried about the positioning. And, I have to get these axes right, or it doesn't show up correctly. I have to get them, proportioned well, or it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes I don't really appreciate it until I come back and look at it again with the artist. You did really good job on this one. I like this one a lot too. This one up here, this one was one of my favorites up here, and I wish I had this isn't actually my land out here, that's why it's all undeveloped. So I can't put an elevator or an invisible wall to climb on. But I wish I could get closer to that one, but it is one of my favorites. I should have put it down further. I don't know why I was thinking, but
wait, I can send you a link for it.
Yeah, throw a link up there while we're in here. Hey, Easy, do we have till 6:30, right? Is Easy on here still? I'm pretty sure we have till 6:30. Or sorry.
Yeah, I sent you the link.
7:30. I think we have till 7:30. I think we have plenty of time here. We're doing really well. You sent me the link, or oh yeah, you can just post it right here on the chat. And when you get here, I'll copy it over and put it right on the chat. But yeah, here we go. Here's the chat. If anybody wants to take a closer look at that one. This one's really, really nice. It almost looked like you almost had some fractal stuff going on in the middle there.
It does.
Is it supposed to be a flower or something? Oh, okay. There's the hand. See, I can't. Yeah, it's just a bad angle from in the metaverse. I should have put it down a little bit lower. Probably on the front side. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, fountain of intimacy. Yeah, everybody can just read the caption there. We'll just keep going. Looking at that. What about the one next to it? Man, see, these trees change from week to week too. They decided to put like 3 trees. I don't know if they do that on purpose just to mess with me, but this one looks like a woman's face there. Is that it? In the green? I really like it.
Flowers. Twin flames.
Oh, okay.
So this is a quintessential glitch pixel sorting sort of a portrait.
Yeah, I really like that effect. That's one of my favorite glitch effects so far that I've been exposed to is the sorting method. I like that.
Yeah. And I was quite flattered. As soon as I put out, I had a few people sort of bidding for it. So this was the first time I actually witnessed some bidding action on my work, and I was like, wow.
I'm not surprised because you really nailed just a great color palette there.
Yeah.
Because the purple stuff, and that's as far as color palettes goes, that's really strong on a lot of sites. But I loved how you threw that green in there. It just really sets everything off, and even that little bit orange up there in the corner too. It really sets everything off against itself, especially with the pixel sorting.
Yeah.
There. I think you just really nailed that one. I'm not surprised it got betted on.
Yeah, and it's got that celestial sort of a feel going on for it, you know, like
Right? Yeah.
in
Definitely.
eternal space.
Yeah, looking at it from a different angle, you almost don't even notice the top part. I didn't even see the other lover. I just saw the green face there. It's just from this weird angle. I should have put it down here. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's look at this one. What's this one about? This is another closed eye, open eye. Is this another type of that?
This is a GIF.
Was it a GIF?
Yes. Yeah. And I would actually love to show people this one.
Yes. Put that on the chat.
One of my
sure.
first big sales sort of a piece, but that's not relevant. The story here and the GIF, the way the GIF moves is one of my favorite animations that I've done ever. Can't find. Are you a fan of animations or do you like stills more?
I am a fan of stills more only because they're easier to place in Decentraland. I actually enjoy the animations equally, I would say, if they're good. If I consider, if they're what I like, I do enjoy the GIFs or the GIFs, whichever you prefer. But for some reason, Decentraland won't let me use GIFs. I don't know why. It's totally cool with yeah, Tigbo, make it easier for me. No, you know what I do the only reason I don't like the GIFs is because if I do have to place them in Decentraland, then that makes me pick a certain, point of them to do a screen capture. And then I'm not accurately representing a piece. That's the only reason I don't. But for CryptoVox, it would be okay.
Oh wow, I had no idea there was a chat thing going on because I'm just looking at your cast on my iPad.
Oh, yeah. We've had a chat going on the whole time. Sorry. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize you really. For future reference, we always have a chat going on that everybody else is chatting on. We got a lot of people here today.
I just discovered your comments. Thank you so much. People have actually shared screenshots of that work and wow.
Oh yeah. What about this one up here? This totally glitched out one. On the left.
Oh, experiment in vaporwave style.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. A sine wave right there.
Yeah. And honestly, this was a collage that I made. So I did the composition and then I started glitching it out.
That's cool.
Yeah, in fact, this piece is one of my earliest pieces, and it's still. So I did a thread on Twitter the other day asking people, to tell me like one piece of art that they remember from my body of work, and I'd sort of compliment them back with one piece of theirs that I like the most.
Mm-hmm.
So surprisingly, this piece was the first one that came up,
and
Decline said that he loves this work, and.
Decline's got good taste.
Yeah.
I do like this. I don't know. I could just see this one being on a wall, and like I'm trying to think of the place where I'd see it, but it fits somewhere. You could just.
This was my first sellout. This was my first sellout. I put it in, all the editions sold out, and I was like.
Apologize, my cat's being loud. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's definitely got a lot of pop to it. But that looked good in a frame.
Yeah, my collectors are going to be very happy.
What about your last one here? This one was a late edition. I don't think you even approved this one or the other one I put up to the back. but I just wanted to find two more pieces.
Listen,
So
all my pieces are my favorite.
Good. What's the story behind this one?
This is actually my own photography. This is not a stock image.
Okay.
Yeah, I was shooting glamour headshots for my close friend who's now an up and coming actress. And,
Awesome.
Yeah. So we were almost done with the shoot of the day, and we wanted to spice things up and bring that energy back, because after 6 hours of shooting, you just want to.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So we opened up a bottle of wine to chill. There was some nice French music that we don't understand playing in the background.
Nice.
And so this piece is actually called Sunday.
Nice.
A nice little date on a Sunday.
Nice on Sunday, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
nice little bottle of wine. Kick back, take it easy after a day's work. It's always fun.
Yeah.
My cat. Sorry, my loud cat prefers Latin music. Actually, it's the only time he'll shut up is when Token Smart plays some good music on Mighty My or something, and he'll just sit down and be quiet. But usually he interrupts. So I'm sorry if you're hearing him meow loudly in the background. Oh, he's ridiculous.
Ours when they want to socialize.
Oh, well, it's just when he knows that I'm paying closer attention to somebody else is when he wants the attention. So.
That kitty is an attention hound.
He is. Sometimes I put him in my room. It gets so bad. It's ridiculous. I also put a little bio down here. I just pulled that right off one of your about screens. So just so people randomly walking through the metaverse, they stumble on this. Oh, and then for everybody still in the metaverse, whatever, I put up all of your links over here, so that everybody can go to all of your various marketplaces and check out all of your pieces and hit up your Twitter. Let's go ahead and drop your Twitter link while we're at it. I'm gonna grab that real quick, just so everybody can follow you easily. There we are. Grab the Twitter link now. Well, I really appreciate you staying up very, very late for this interview, Cyber Shakti. It was an honor to have you on. Your art's awesome. I loved your podcasts with Decline and Eric Second Realm. So it's just like great to talk with you and get your takes on your art, and it helped me understand it better personally, as it usually does. So I always enjoyed that. But we will let you go. I know you stay up super late, so if you want to drop any more links or say anything else, if not, I will let you get off to sleep.
Yeah, I think if people have resonated with my work, they'll want to discover it more on their own. So I'm gonna let them do just that.
All right.
Because I think there is a certain joy to discovery of artwork that people enjoy. Like, have you noticed if you're actively pushing out a piece and you make a sale and it's not that piece, it's because the collector actually saw some of your work, and then they went through your body of work and actually found something that they wanted to connect with. So you can't really force somebody to, watch this, buy now, because hey, throughout the day we have like 50 ad push-ups selling just that, right?
As I said with Eric when I was talking with him, it's all apples to oranges. So, it's just about finding that apple you like or that orange you like.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show on such short notice. And it's been a blast looking at your stuff, and I really enjoyed it. And I think there was a lot of people on here that enjoyed it today as well. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
And I hope to do it again in the distant future too. We'll have to have you back because you great guest today. Appreciate it. You had the most metaverse guests so far, by the way.
Yay! Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna have my diva moment and do like air kisses at everybody.
Hell yeah!
But I'm doing it.
We'll have to get a video stream going. Hey, Easy, you want to jump on here now and we talk a little bit about Dab Dragon fun?
Yeah, just grabbing my headphones.
That's cool. Yeah, Cyber Shakti did not realize that there was a chat going on, so she had no idea how many people were listening the whole time and how many people tuned in. She was just given a nice little one-on-one, and that was pretty awesome. I personally, it helps me a lot to figure out about the person's art and enjoy it and really consume it more richly when I have straight from the tap, the knowledge. You got that mic?
Okay, yeah, now I'm back. It was weird. Once I plugged in my headphones, everything went silent. I don't think you heard me. I was just saying, yeah, I'm glad that I caught some of it. I was kind of doing some double duty, but glad to be following on Twitter and get to see some of the art because I love finding new artists.
Right.
For me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more meaningful for me personally than I still do it. I really like just scrolling down on Hick Nung and Hen or whatever. But I don't know. It's just for me. It's more comprehensive when I get to tap the brain source.
Oh yeah, getting to hear some of the background is always so fascinating.
Right. I feel like this was what education should be more like.
Totally.
I don't know. That's just my. Okay, so let's talk about Dab Dragon's birthday this week.
Oh yeah, just a couple days away.
He's been getting better. He hopped on the other day. What show is that? It was something you were on last week.
Yeah, was it Magmaster Confessions, or maybe it was a few days before that?
A few days before that, even. So
it's all a blur. But
yes, I think he did hop on to Magmaster for a second. He did.
He may have, earlier in the week too. And yeah, it was great to hear him jump on the mic, and he's sounding good. So that's just awesome to see. The progress, see and hear the progress being made. Because I know it's been, really rough for him, but it's been a little bit rough just, not exactly knowing and knowing he's doing okay and he's on the mend. But, it made my day to hear him jump on the mic. It really did.
Yeah, no, man, because he was even saying a week before that how he had a really rough spell for a minute there, and they're just it's been touch and go for a long time. But I personally think that as long as he stays away from the super glitched out trash art.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of these things need epilepsy warnings on them practically.
It's true. But yeah, I think him jumping on the mic is only going to give him more fuel and fire to get back even sooner, because I know he loves it, just like I love it. I love hanging out here and getting to talk with you guys and people that enjoy listening in. It's just really rewarding, and I know that he must miss it like crazy. It must be really tough.
I was chatting with him a couple days ago on Twitter, and I was asking him if he was going to be back on the saddle soon to start contributing to Harmony and Discord collections. And he was lamenting about how his skill has gone. He doesn't have his skill anymore because he's lost all of that. He's got to learn it back again. And I told him, I think you should mint anyways and show people your progression back to
totally
back to getting well again.
Totally
chronicle it almost.
It's
if you can. It is draining for him too. So we have to
right.
That, but.
If for being able to at least being able to spend a little bit of time, because he probably has to do, kind of little chunks of doing the work at the computer. So if he's able to get in little chunks here and there and just kind of, relaunch, because, at least myself, I got to see, from his earliest work in his first NFTs through what he had been releasing, until before he went in the hospital. And it was just incredible to watch how much, just how much better he was getting at just, perfecting that digital medium in his unique style. And so I think it would be really cool for him, to be able to start putting out some new stuff and just, see where it goes. I'm sure that he hasn't lost it by any means. There is going to be some like retraining to kind of it's like getting on the bike. I'm sure it'll come back a lot faster than he's even anticipating, I bet.
Gotta do a little bit rewiring for sure, definitely.
Yep.
So what time is your show gonna be for that?
We have, let's see, we got Bone Police starting in exactly 30 minutes. So we'll get some music time there, and then podcast is usually 40 minutes ish, and then I was thinking an after party we can drum up some more support for this. You have the are you swapping up the scenes? Thursday. Yeah. Thursday is what times are the Thursday? So we got the Whip at noon Pacific Thursday. 3 Pacific is the Cypher. So that's the go time for Cypher, and we'll be doing some Dab Dragon-y stuff there. And then let's see. Oh yeah, because there's a new show coming. So Cypher was like, we had from 3 till I think Jax was starting at 6, but we're gonna have a 1 hour 30-minute Cypher, and then there's the new show this week coming right behind us, which is gonna be awesome too.
All right. Well, I'm putting in a reminder right now. So you said 3 p.m. Pacific for Cypher?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get, dude. I miss things all the time because I don't convert the time zone correctly.
I'm the worst. Oh crap! Speaking of time zones. Oh, sorry guys. There's a Top Shots that's going down right now, or supposed to be going down right now. Oh, well, it looks like it's still in maintenance. I got to check the tweets and see if they pushed it again. There was supposed to be a Top Shots at 2 p.m. today. And then I did see a message saying they pushed it back to 4.
How's that secondary market going still?
How is it not loading for me? I don't see another. Come on, baby, don't let me listen. Okay.
So I have a scene set up specifically for Dab Dragon. I got links to his OpenSea account and everything. So we can definitely throw that up there on Thursday. Do you want to do it for Cypher? Or I kind of feel like it'll take away from things. I don't. Is there something else we could do besides Cypher?
Well, I mean,
or maybe we do it today. You want to do it today?
I thought you were maybe going to throw it up and we'd have a little time to check it out now. But then at the Cypher, we'll also, drop the links to it, and we'll do some, we'll talk about it, and we'll encourage people to flow about Dab Dragon. Because sometimes, like yesterday was Mother's Day, and we had some Mother's Day flows going for the Sunday Cypher. It's always fun to kind of throw out a theme, and of course it's not mandatory, but if you're feeling it and you can make some flows about Dab Dragon, that'll score you some extra points, because that's going to be kind of the theme of the day.
Well, due to the magic of Decentraland, I can in fact throw Dab Dragon's scene up real quick.
Awesome.
Loading now, so I have to wait a minute. It's not instant, but it is pretty quick if you have stuff preloaded. If you have a scene pre-built. Now, something I was thinking about, and I'm trying to get sponsors for this, but let me know, Easy, what you think about this idea. I wanted to make something more permanent for Artist Hour, since it's a live cast.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about Bake.eth the other night. We were tossing the idea back and forth, and he's like, why don't we just mint the whole GLB file of the scene? Right?
Oh.
So, I'd have the scene, and it's just all the art we looked at that day is minted as that Artist Hour show.
That would be pretty sweet. But so that GLB file, is that the whole build?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And here, this is why I need to get a sponsor before I start doing it on the regular. If I put in the base scene, it won't bring in the graphics, right? Because the graphics are something else I placed in there. However, Bake.eth can import everything on the 3D Max and bake the images directly into the textures. And if he does that, you can import the GLB and as the whole scene and mint it that way. But that's the only way to do it right now. So it does require a little bit of Bake's time, and unfortunately, it's too much to be asking of him to do on a weekly basis.
Right.
He said if we got a sponsor and he'd get like 5 TES or something for a scene, he'd be willing to do it on a weekly basis. So I'm going to keep searching around for a show sponsor.
Now, would you have to have a Decentraland parcel to be able to view the art and put it up, or would you be able to see like a 3D model of it or something if you didn't own a parcel per se?
Well, you can see it. I'll pull it out. We did a test run.
Cool,
I just got to go to my hidden account real quick here, and I will throw a link on here. You can see it. So hidden, they are built in, right? So it comes as a 3D model.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm almost there. Manage assets, creations. I'll pull this up here and grab the link. So we did a test mint the other night when we were thinking of this idea, and here's the link.
That is very cool.
So yeah, you can check it out there, and you can spin it yourself. It's pretty. Oh, I'm still doing I always forget to turn off the screen share. I'm going to turn it off.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's how I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool. Because I was watching your stream. Yeah. So with it, if you can do that, that is awesome. That would be really cool to have NFTs of the show, because, for someone like me, sometimes I see a piece and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could, get that, but it's just out of my range. But maybe if there's a way to pick up a little model of the show and you basically have a little, miniature of each. You're not, owning those pieces, but it's like a collectible poster from a concert you went to or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not the original work,
cool.
But it is like, showing something like that. Oh, you see that? You see how I'm pulling this back here? You see that
the light,
artificial light thing? He put that in there. Bake.eth put that in there along with the. You can't see, if you notice in the world. Oh shit! Here we go. If you notice this, I'm gonna walk in here. Look at the ground. See how that's reflecting a light source?
That is awesome.
You're not gonna find anything else like that in Decentraland right now. Well, you might, but it's not common, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that is a nice touch.
He did that all custom and everything, and I'm covering all the walls right now, so you can't see it. But it's the same thing.
Right.
It's a real sleek look to it. So.
That is super cool.
But yeah, so if I find a show sponsor that can sponsor something like that, then I want to mint like maybe a 5 of 5 edition, and keep one, give one to the artist, give one to Token Smart, and then give 2 out to like audience members randomly or something like that.
Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah, that would be like, that to win. You win one of those from coming and hanging out for the show, you're gonna be on fire.
Right? Yeah. And then people can put that on the secondary and trade it or whatever they want to do with it. But like, so I'm talking to some people. I'm hoping I can drum up a little bit of support. So it's just I did have some people that said they were gonna listen on a couple of shows, and they were interested. So we'll see.
Great.
Yeah, it's a GLB file. Yeah, Leechy, it's a GLB file, and I'm not shitting you. So it's like Saturday night, right? And me and Bake.eth are hanging out, and we're having a couple cocktails, and I'm kicking around the idea. I'm like, damn, like how do I make Live Smart interviews more permanent without recording them, right? And Bake.eth was like, let's just mint the GLB file. I was like, what? I was like, why would anyone do that? And I'm not shitting you. It was like less than 24 hours later, I found one GLB minted on Hen.
People. I mean, there. probably hard to almost think of something that someone else or that someone isn't trying out there right now. I mean, I'm sure there's things that haven't been done, but it's like, everybody's just kind of searching the plumbing the depths of their imaginations to see like, okay, what else could be done? It's really exciting.
Well, it's just I'm so glad to have Bake.eth as a co-founder because he is an artist and he does have a lot of art history knowledge, and he knows he understands things intuitively that I don't understand, and so when it's he makes all kinds of good
judgment calls.
Judgment calls, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally.
And so it's definitely a good partnership that we got going together.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to score a sponsor, but I think I will ask him to see if he can do one for Dab Dragon.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. I can't promise anything. I don't know if he's got time before Thursday, but you know what? If he doesn't, then I'm going to do it after the fact, and we'll.
We could maybe even instead of maybe do a couple giveaways, but maybe for the Dab Dragon one, instead of just doing like 5 or whatever, do like 50 and let's sell them and have all the money go to Dab.
Let's do that.
Besides covering your whatever gas costs and the costs for kind of making it happen.
Let's do like awesome. 100. Let's do 100 at like half a Tez.
That would be freaking awesome. I love that plan.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that for sure. 100%.
Cool.
Nice null. Is that the same null or is that a different null? Is that null with 2 L's or is that a different null? I'm just curious. Different. Okay. That's cool.
I think a different null, yeah.
That's cool. Good instinct though. I love that. I'm having null on later in the year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's a pretty good score. I'm booked out to let me pull it up real quick. I'm booked out to 9/13 already.
Damn, nice work.
Yeah. It's
that feels good when you have peeps booked out that far.
It's everyone like I just described the format and everyone's like totally is into it. I mean, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing. They're like, oh, that sounds awesome.
Sweet, yeah.
I do have a super high visibility artist. I'm trying to mix ratio of low visibility artists to high visibility artists.
That's nice to bring some. You want to bring in those like kind of big hitters that are gonna draw a crowd and kind of wow us all. But it's also really great to have the opportunity for those people that are just kind of either getting in or starting to make a name for themselves to get them some exposure. And quite oftentimes those people have art that's a little more affordable for the average collector. And I think it's just better overall to have some balance there. Yeah.
Definitely, and so I've got a really big name that might be interested, and that's going to be pretty awesome if they go for it. So, and I'm all and the ones I'm picking, I'm like specifically just picking random people off of Twitter sometimes too.
Nice.
Like
it's fun. I haven't
followed yet. Just like, oh, this guy popped up or this woman popped up on my page. Just whatever. Just like, oh, okay, we'll see if this person was going.
It's usually really fun having somebody come on a show that you basically don't know at all. Maybe you've seen just their Twitter, like you were saying. You're like, okay, yeah, well, I know what their Twitter handle is, and so I can infer this and that, and I've seen the banner and a couple tweets, but that's it. And then you're just kind of learning along with the audience, and it's a different type of show, at least for the host, and I always find those ones fun.
I'm typing in Dab Dragon's Fund one last time for everybody if they need to. So before Thursday, if anybody wants to donate anything to Dab Dragon, it doesn't even have to be ETH. It could just be like an NFT you're not particularly married to.
Yep. I keep trying to go send a few. Like I checked earlier today and I'm like, nope, gas is like $55 to send an NFT that was like $20. I'm like, no, not right now.
I'm gonna pop on. I want to show you some of. I got a couple of Dab Dragons myself. I got a real nice one I like. Let me scroll down real quick. I have to scroll all past Cyber Cats first. Because I still technically own a lot of those. But hopefully not for long.
Yeah.
Here we go. Where is it? Where is that Dab Dragon? This is the classic Dab Dragon. I bought this one a while back. I totally FOMO'd into it because I think I paid more in gas than I did actually to get it. But I was like, fuck it.
A few
I was
times
like,
lately.
screw it. I don't care. I want it.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is it. Oh, we haven't switched over to your easy corner yet, have we?
No, not yet. I'll do a airdrop down there in a couple minutes here, and we'll get everybody swapped down.
That's the Dab Dragon badge. That's my favorite one that he's done so far.
Very nice.
And if you click on the link, it's a GIF, so it kind of like pulsates a little bit. And it's just really, really well done.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty, L. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah.
What is that? Almost looks
I
like
was sad I didn't get that one.
almost looks like an amalgamation of like frozen water crystals with drops coming down a windshield or something like that.
Yeah, it's trippy. It looks, it could be like the kind of condensation that forms when you got that cold beer out in the sun. But I love the colors and just the great contrast in it, which always gets me.
Fire.
Sucker for contrast.
It deserves a fire emoji below it. And eye emoji.
Fire eye.
Well, hey, man. Yeah, so I'll definitely come around for Cypher. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. Let me pull the builder back up. Oh, I accidentally killed the builder.
We got distracted talking.
Yeah, and then let's see. I'm trying to think who's. Not sure. I'm not remembering who all's at the whip this week as far as speakers, but there's usually about depending on the whip and whatnot, there's usually about an hour, probably max, at least a half hour, between the whip end and the cipher start. So we could also utilize a little bit of that time. If wanted, and do a quick kind of maybe screen share of the setup, and just kind of have that going, and do a little like impromptu after the whip wraps up and before Cypher. Just do a little walk around at the Dab setup.
Yeah, let's do that. Definitely.
Okay, cool.
I'll be available for that. I can take like an hour off if I have to for my job, so that's nice. I have a lot of flexibility. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I'll go ahead and jump in here. I'll see if am I still screen sharing?
Yep.
Okay. This should pull up here a second. Dab Dragon,
one of my favorite. I put his up. One of my favorites they just did recently. I think he did it while he was in the hospital. Actually.
Oh, is it that? I saw there was one that looked like it was new.
The waterfall at night.
No, the waterfall I missed. I was so pissed because it went for like 10 whale or something, and I totally would have grabbed it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
man.
I think it went for like very, very affordable to me price. And I was like, oh my God, because he had shared it to me like a few days before he released it. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, that's dope. And I was kind of like planning on snagging it. And it got bought up right away, dude. Right away.
Not
boom,
surprised.
it's gone. But I think I was just checking, when was it, last night or something, and I thought I noticed one that I didn't know before.
Gotta reload this thing one more time. Sometimes it takes a reload on the builder to get it right. This will be I put it up as one of the billboard spots. Just was so, oh man, he just crushed that piece so hard.
Yeah, there's one Dab. Oh yeah,
Here we go.
Dab Vision Returns. Dab Vision Returns with Dab Magic #1.
I'm gonna go up there right now. Take the old stairs because my elevator's not working as usual. Here we go. Yeah, that one right there, man. So awesome.
Yeah, love it.
Oh yeah, I'm actually surprised it almost looks even better on Decentraland. It's so weird which ones look better and which ones don't in Decentraland sometimes. I almost like this one. On this. You must see a little bit more detail on the big style. Like a, yeah, he just, man, that's a freaking masterpiece. He said this was him up here in the corner. The little dab.
Yeah, he hit himself. He hit himself a little dabby up there. Looking down over the scene.
Oop. I need to press that button. There's. Oh, this was yeah, I really like this piece too. This one's awesome.
Yeah, that was one that did I get that one? I know I was trying to. I think that one. No, let's see. Red earphones.
I think I put a yeah, I put Dab Dragon's Open Sea there. This one I don't have a timeline on when he made any of these. I know he made that one recently because he said so. We got a hot mic somewhere. I think Magmaster might have a hot mic.
Yeah, I think it's Mag.
Mag's got a hot mic back there. I just think, man.
No, I didn't get that Yin Yang one. It was one of the ones that I really, really liked and wanted, though.
Yeah, right. That would do. See, that's like that's the type of. I mean, that would just crush it in a frame on a wall too.
Yeah, yeah.
So the colors are so sharp and everything. It's just great.
I've got one of the Dab Dragon seals of approval, like the one that you had just shared.
Nice.
And then I've got a Robot Show #1. I've got a Dab Dragon Whale Family Badge, Roses of Dab Dragon, Scully Be Trippin', Dab Dragon Presents Dab Girl, Scully Be Trippin', another Scully Be Trippin', and then Dab Station 1, Apocalypse, Caveman Download, and the original Dab Dragon SOA badge.
God damn, man. You are extensively collected on Dab Dragon.
I've been collecting since, the early days.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, his stuff is really good. I like this.
Yeah, yeah. There's more pieces I want too. I mean,
the whole last dinner with everybody's emojis.
Oh my god,
that's great. That's so
yeah.
classic. That's awesome. I got a picture like that with all my friends.
Oh, let's see.
Hold on a second, my neighbor's yelling. I'm on a live podcast, bastard. My neighbors always try to get my attention. I'm like, they always forget I do this live cast.
And I forgot that I think I am going to be streaming in. I hope it works. We're going to do a test right about now.
Should I stop my screen?
Well, let me just try and get kind of where I'm going to be. Firing up Discord on the old computer. Hopefully it fires up good.
So we had my neighbor Sanray Ink Terrace had a show for what's this guy's name? Mike Carlos. I'm butchering that pronunciation. Carols. I don't know. But he had a pretty big showing over there, and people were trickling over and checking out our exhibit too.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Koenig, I don't know what the hell their deal is. They're still empty from their last auction.
Huh.
Just shows the big boys can't keep up. We're small.
I do definitely have a Bob the Bomb Can Wolf. Yes. I'm surprised it didn't. Oh, because I just searched, I think, Dab under my OpenSea, and that might be under Crypto Art League or something like that.
Yeah, he's got multiple accounts.
Let's see. So I'm going to need to find Bone Police on Twitch.
Man, I was coming back. I definitely had every intention of getting that waterfall piece on the down low.
Yeah, me too. I got the sneak peek and everything, and then it was just like, I was, I don't know, maybe in the car or something when it actually dropped. So yeah, somebody scored that puppy. It's a very nice score.
Very nice score.
Okay, so now I've got my Twitch pulled up, and I've got my Discord
Elbow.
open
That's
here.
a badass one too. I'm really digging
Yeah,
the
that
pixel sorting action. I love that as a glitch technique.
Bone, the Blackheart Honeymoon one is so dope. That was another one that got swooped.
Oh yeah.
There was super high gas. I think that was the one that there was super high gas, and I was like, okay, I gotta wait. Nobody's gonna pick it up with this kind of gas. And like,
Right.
you know, the next day checked in, and I just missed it. I think.
Dude, I think when people buy your shit despite like high gas prices, that's like saying something on top of
that's
the
some
sale,
that's
you know?
some serious love. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down to Easy's corner, and I'm gonna do an airdrop.
All right, let's all jump down to Easy Corner.
Head on
jump
down
on
to
Mavs.
Easy's corner.
Thanks everybody for showing up to the third Artist Hour show, and we're hopping over to Easy's Corner now.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome show, and I like our little interlude time too.
Oh no, this like if you want to do this on the regular, it's cool. Like
yeah, anytime anytime it's possible and I can make it, which is I think pretty much most times. This would be great. Yeah, a little interlude between shows.
This whole time slot for me is usually open on Mondays, so that's great.
Sweet. Okay, I think I got Bone Police streaming now, so I have to figure out.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my screen share.
I have to figure out to get him in with the sound. But I think if I just screen share. Okay, so I'm going to try something. You guys will probably lose my audio here. I'm going to see about doing a screen share.
Okay. We still have your audio. Sounds a little funky.
So, are you hearing me speak?
It's not as good quality as prior, but you can still.
Probably because I just switched the computer and I don't have headphones in there. But what I want to make sure is that the audio from the screen share from Bone Police comes through.
Okay.
So, if you can give us a little mic checky, Mr. Bone. And I might have to go to...
I don't know if you're actually sharing the stream yet. Or if you are, it's not coming up for me yet.
Okay, let's see.
It's always a touch and go with Discord.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to try exiting out for a sec or stopping the screen share. Okay, stop streaming. It was a sad face, Discord. It was a sad face. I'm gonna try it again. Live streaming, screen sharing, Twitch. Maybe if I go to a slower frame rate and resolution, that could help.
Oh, that might.
I dropped it to the mid-range. See if it comes up. Ah, it's giving me exclamation point.
Oh no. Oh, now we totally lost.
Okay, I am going to try again, but with the lower settings. Go live. Come on, baby. Give us the live stream. Give us the live stream.
Chugging. Figure it out here. I'm not still in load mode for me.